Hello, this is Lavender Rose. I think I'm zoomed in, zoom back out, or you won't be able to see anything. This is Lavender Rose, and welcome to my channel. I make jewelry as well as metal detecting and other things, and I wanted to show you. This is what I'm working on. I don't know if you can see it okay or not. This is it is glass marble or glass bead and has little mother of pearl chips in it, so it's really pretty. I've been working on that. I want to show you how to do, and if you get wire, this is some of the best wire because it has more silver coverage and it lasts longer, it looks better. I don't know if you can see it good or not. And I'm using the 22 gauge here. You can't really tell what you're seeing. There we go. Yep, 22 gauge. It's upside down, but like that. But it's called artistic wire. It's really, really good. A little more expensive than the other stuff that you can buy cheap, but it is so much better. You just take your wire and you kind of just stretch it out, and it warms it up so it bends really good. And you'll cut off about, I think it's about 2.5 inches. I usually just guess at it because I've been doing it for a pretty good while now. I've been doing it for several years. And to make a wire loop like this that I'm using, like that, to make a loop like that, to make this necklace where you can put them together, you just take this. These are round nose pliers. That's what you'll need. You need your wire, you need beads, you need round nose pliers, you need a little pair of flat pliers, and you need something to cut it with, little cutting tools. So you take this and you figure out and you want to do it at about the same place every time, because that makes your little loop a little more uniform. And you bend it around like that. For your first loop, you can take your fingers and start it like that. And then you can get the pliers, and you can, I don't know why I have a problem saying pliers. You get the pliers, and bend it around. I hope you can see that. And then you mash it down to where you don't feel that little point on there, because that little point's sharp, and you do not want it. Let's see, this one kind of slid down, so what you can do is take and do it like that, and that will straighten it out. I hope you can see good enough. I don't think you can. I'm trying to see. Okay. So now out this. You can feel it on your finger when it's not completely down, and it needs to be shut up just a little bit more, like that. Now you don't feel that sharp point. Actually, I still do. Sometimes it takes a little doing to get it down, and other times they'll just go straight down. You go, oh, okay, no problem. Anyway, so that's done. That is the first part of your chain, because you've got your loop already made. Then you take your bead and you put it on there, just like that. And you get you I'm using black with this because I thought it would be really pretty to use black with it. And you take it, put your little round pliers, and remember, like I said, stay kind of at the same place all the time. Bend it over, take your pliers and turn them like that, and then bring it around, just like that. And don't do like I was doing. I kept forgetting to hook it to the other necklace that I had there. The birds are fussing through the necklace because, and I just closed it all up and made it close, and you're not supposed to do that. You have to leave it open so you can put it on this one. You put your round nose pliers in there to hold it. Some people use a flat. I tend to use the round nose. You take these pliers and you go around. I'm sorry, the mosquitoes are out here. I wanted to come outside for a little while because I like being outside. I don't know if you can see there or not. Try to turn it around to where you can. So this is what I'm working on. I'm going to make me a necklace, and I may put a shark tooth that I found on there, and I may not, because it's pretty by itself. So see, I have a little bit left over, and you take it and you'll cut it off. Being careful not to cut your little loop, because you can get too close to it sometimes and cut the loop, and that's not a good thing. So, and you see it's all down there, and you don't feel it, so it's good. But guess what? I did it backwards. Do you see what I done wrong? And this is good because this helps you to learn. So I've got to take that one back off because I didn't do it right. And it happens when you're, of course, I've been doing it for years, but you still do something wrong sometimes. You just do. And there's no reason to get upset or anything. You just keep on doing it. Do it right. Okay. All right. There we go. So I've got my wire already done. I've already got my loop done. You see me make one a while ago. And you pick up the bead. You make sure I've got it right this time. And you pick up your little smaller bead. I think I got the other end of the necklace. That's what I did. That's what I had. That's the reason it wasn't right. I have to get the stuff out. You got to keep your necklace going one way all the time. If you don't, you'll do like I did and put it on the wrong way, which is no fun because you got to take it back out and it wastes your wire, and you don't want to do that. So you get it like that. You bend it over, get down close to the bead. I don't know if you can see that or not. You take it and you go around, and you do it a little sideways like that. And before you shut it up, you've got to add it to your necklace. And I want it done this way so I can show y'all how to wrap it around. There we go. Now, I hope y'all can see that. Now, I usually go around two nice loops because you can see it does it pretty nice there. My allergies bother me so much out here. I love being outside. And like I said, I do metal detecting and stuff too, so it's really fun to be outside. Alright, so you mash that down really good so you don't feel it. It's nice and smooth, and you're not going to hurt your fingers, and it won't pick on your clothes. So there's another one added to it. Alright, let's see if we have another one. If you need to do loops and stuff, I can teach you how to do those. Ow, something's biting. So I've already got the loop done, and I showed you how to do that a while ago. I can show you how one more time. Hopefully I'll have time to do it. Straighten your wire out like this. Straighten it out, and then take your wire. Remember, try to use the same place that you've been using, because that way you bend it down away from you, just like that. Then you bring it back up, because what it does, it makes that really nice loop. And then you can take it and you can turn it. And just like that. You can do it with your hands. The other's a little harder, and this stuff will fly when you're cutting this off, so be careful. Let's see, you've made a really nice loop there. And you've got to you feel it to see if you feel that little wire, and you mash it down. If you'd like for me to show you how to do some of the beginner stuff, I would be glad to. Just request it down there, and I will do that for you. All right, so we've got to put the bead on. I always enjoy doing something wrong, because if I do something wrong, then I can teach you what not to do. But you don't want to do it too many times. So you've got it like that. Fold it away from you. That makes that loop. Turn your pliers around and wrap it around like that, and then give it a little twist. See how it kind of loops? Pick your necklace